Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist and Spiritual Teacher here. Well, what do you think this is? Well, it's a tincture. It has a bitter, acidy kind of taste to it. Well, this is a northern prickly ash tincture, and it comes in powders and capsules and, you know, uh, cut sifted bark and all kinds of different forms. And it's really a Native American healing agent which has no side effects, and it does a great job for arthritis and aches and pains and cramps and poor circulation and inflammation and digestive issues, sore throats and toothaches. And like I said, it has no side effects if taken in normal doses. And what more could you ask for? It's an amazing thing. It's been used for thousands of years by the Native Americans in North America, and it was chewed on the bark and for aches and pains and arthritis. And they also called it the toothache tree because you could rub a little bit of the bark on the gums and it would make toothaches go away. Doesn't work as well as cloves, but it really works pretty well too. It also has a lot of other names. The scientific name is the Anthralium americanum, and also called a toothache tree, northern prickly ash, pepperwood, sudreberry, angelica tree, cavalier, all kinds of different names. It has a lot of different names. And it grows along the central U.S., the eastern part of the U.S. and Canada, and it has a green leaves and red berries and yellow to orange flowers and reddish orange berries depending on where it's at, and little tiny fruits. Kind of looks like holly in general, but the leaves are different, of course. The parts that are used are the leaves, the flowers, the fruits, and roots. All of it can be used for the most part. And it's like I said, it's acidy and bitter, and it has a citrusy smell. It's kind of an aroma that you can't forget. Really nice. It really helps with aches and pains, and Native Americans made a tea using the leaves and the stems and to alleviate aches and pains, and does a great job for that. Also, for the elderly, pains, arthritis, and strength, Native Americans would use a tea for their elderly and to give it to them internally and help them, give them more strength, and like get rid of the long-term wise, get rid of their aches and pains and arthritis and pains in general. It also helps with inflammation. So, inflammation is the part or first step towards disease. If you get that swelling and redness and heat and that type of thing going on, it's not good. That disease is the next step. So we want to get rid of that. The Chippewa Native Americans would bathe in the tea, and it did a really good job for those elderly people who had leg problems and aches and arthritis and pains. And so that's another thing that people can do. You could take some of the tincture or boil some of the bark and put it into your bath, and it does a really great job of getting rid of those aches and pains that a person has. Along with my diet, if you go to paulhaider.com, paulhaider.com, and go up in the right-hand corner, you'll see my diet. Click on that and read it. And I tell you, I have no aches or pains or any kind. And you follow my anti-inflammatory diet there and plant-based diet, and you're going to be great. Now, I'm going to live to be 150, so I know you will too if you follow my diet. There's absolutely no doubt about it. And we can get rid of all these, most of the health challenges in general that most people have. I walk down the mall and I say, wow, we don't need to have that, but go on my diet. The Algonquin Native Americans did a strong tea also. It would take 2 cups of dried or fresh, bark or the leaves, and they put it with 2 liters of water, and they would cook it down about half of what it would normally be when you first started. And they would take this, work up a sweat, and it would actually make you have a sweat, and they would jump into a stream. and never fail to get rid of their aches and pains and rid their bodies of toxins, and did a great job of really working well for detoxing also, and helps with lower back pain. So if you ever had lower back pain, I've been there, and not anymore, but I used to have it terribly. I used to scream, crawling from the bedroom to the car to go get a shot. That was many, many moons ago, but not since my diet. Heals abdominal pain. Prickly ash is really great for that. And to get rid of abdominal pains and take it internally and soak in, or you can put a cloth over your belly that has a little bit of this prickly ash on it, and that will help also. Contains essence of oils and alkaloids and fragrance and magnoflorine and all kinds of different wonderful nitronidide, plus tannins and berberine and coumarins and all kinds of different things. Great antioxidants, powerful antioxidants. And it also helps with leg cramps. And you can take it as a tea, you can take it as a tincture, you can take it as a powder, you can take it in many different ways. And you can buy it on Amazon and eBay, and it's pretty inexpensive. I have to say, a lot of people don't know about it, and I think it's a wonderful thing because it has no side effects. So it's really good. It helps with poor circulation and increases circulation and healing, all parts of the body. And great for varicose veins. It helps with varicose veins. Varicose veins is one of those things that if you go on my diet, that'll help because it brings down inflammation also. But also prickly ash will do a great job of helping to get rid of the inflammation in that particular area. Also, as I said before, taking some of the tincture and rubbing on your gums in the area of a toothache helps with the pain. Not as good as cloves, but it does a pretty good job. There's no doubt about it. And but it doesn't make up for dental visits. You need to go to a dentist. You get so many people that are so afraid of going to the dentist. I think it's really, we need to take ourselves to the next step and have a little less fear. And because sometimes you need to go to the dentist and get something taken care of there. Not everything will be taken care of at home. And we need to have prevention too, and going twice a year is important. Helps with pain in general. Prickly ash is a great way to soothe away pain. You can take it internally. You could, get a cloth and put some of the powder on there, make a paste, and rub it on that area. You can use some of the tincture and rub it on that area, all kinds of different ways, and it helps really well. It's great for inflammation. You can use the oils, really work great. You can buy it as an oil also, which is really important. Great for detoxing the body, and especially the liver in general. It's another detoxing agent for the liver. And today we have so many toxins. I was just talking to somebody about a particular food that we eat that has 40 to 50 chemicals in it, and not good. And we need to detox on a regular basis. It works great. It's wonderful agent here. Prickly ash also works great for acne and eczema. And if you have that skin condition, it's lots of times it has to do with being toxic also. And you can put this into creams and ointments and put it on your face, and it does a great job topically. It lowers fevers. That's one of the things that I found. A lot of the Native American healing agents, a lot of them lower fevers. And if you get a fever and it goes way over the top, you get over 106, and boy, not good. We want to make sure that we can lower those fevers down, as soon as possible. And so prickly ash is another thing you can do. It's great for the GI tract, soothing the GI tract, and stimulates digestion, calms the stomach, gets rid of indigestion, stimulates digestion, as I said. It contains herculin, which is soothes the mucous membranes and helps to absorb nutrients into your body. So it's really good at soothing away all the intestines, the stomach, and all those inflamed tissues that are there in your digestive tract. Also great for gas. If you take a little bit of the tea every day, if you happen to have gas a lot, a little bit of the prickly ash tea will do you good, and that'll be a thing of the past. If you happen to have dry mouth, what I mean, you see a lot of stuff on TV about that. A couple drops of the tincture of prickly ash will do a great job, or you can take a little bit of the powder and hold it in your mouth, and until it's absorbed, and that will help with dry mouth. Actually, you stimulate the uh, more saliva to be produced in that area, and does a great job. Really, a natural way also. Great for sore throats and mouth sores, and can soothe away sore throats and get rid of little inflammations in the mouth and the mucosal areas. Great for the mucosa of the whole body in general. Anywhere you have mucosa, it's really good for that. It can be used in combination with lots of different things like bayberry, ginger, devil's claw, healing of aches and pains and irritations in general. And make prickly ash tea. Make the tea. Take 2 teaspoons of the bark and simmer it in 2 cups of water for about 15 minutes, and then drink a cup 1 to 3 times a day. So 2 teaspoons, and pour in some boiling water. Let it simmer for about 15 minutes, and then drink that 1 to 3 times a day. And that does a great job getting rid of aches and pains and inflammation and mucosal problems and that type of thing. Yeah, take it 3 times a day on the average. If you're taking the tincture, take 2 to 4 mils 3 times a day. In capsules, 1 400 milligram capsule for no more than 7 to 10 days. I recommend no more than 7 to 10 days in general. Any herbal product will create problems with the liver, the kidneys, the nervous system, even all these things if abused. You know what I mean? It's to be thanked. Thank the prickly ash for helping, and then let it go. I think that's really important. It can be found in all kinds of different forms. You can find it as a dried bark online, and powders, and oils, and tinctures, and capsules, and all kinds of different things, even more than that. And like I said, you can find it on Amazon.com and eBay.com. There really are no side effects. It's used in normal doses. It has been used for almost 1,000 years. And we have no reported cases of side effects of any kind. But if you do a large dose, it will cause vomiting and nausea. It's like anything else. You abuse it, it's going to get to you. And it does contain some blood thinning agents, so if you're taking blood thinners, it's probably something you don't want to use. And it's not recommended for those who are pregnant, nursing, and small children. So in general, I think it's really good for those people to just take good old organic food and stay healthy and allow themselves to, feel good in that way. Especially children, that's a very tender age, especially small children. Anything can set them off. So I think it's really best to allow them to have organic food and heal with food first. Food is one of the most important ways that we can heal. And there's no doubt about it, the most healing agent in the world, the most powerful healing agent in the world is love. There was a lot of studies done way back in the 30s or so when they had a lot of kids in orphanages that weren't being touched, and these children would just wilt and they would not survive. They need loving, caring touch, especially preemie babies. Some hospitals are making the parents come on a regular basis, and they need to come in and touch and love and care for that baby. And those babies thrive then. We all need that loving, caring touch. A hug. It's amazing what a hug will do for anybody, let alone somebody who is sick. Somebody who is sick, actually increases the hormone production in her body, increases the immune presence in our body, our more K cells and more T cells, and those type of things start spreading in our body, and we actually start to heal ourselves when we get hugs. So, you know, one hug a day is great, 2 hugs a day is fantastic, and 3 hugs a day, you're going to be in great shape. There's no doubt about it. So allow yourself to not only receive hugs, but give hugs on a regular basis, because how's that going to happen? If you don't give them, you don't get them. So allow yourself to spread some love. That's the most important thing that this world needs right now. Absolutely, positively. And if you feel like getting a hold of me, I hope you will please subscribe and tell others. And my phone number is 831-869-9119, 831-869-9119. You can WhatsApp me, you can text me with that. You know, my email is drpaulhaider, that's drpaulhaider @gmail.com. So it's drpaulhaider@gmail.com. So feel free to email me, especially if you're outside the United States. And my Skype is drpaulhaider, so you can Skype me also. And I'll answer you as soon as I can. And also, if you care to make a donation, that is greatly, greatly appreciated. So I do all my work for no charge, and in order to continue my research in this area, I really appreciate your help, because I want to keep going and doing it and helping lots more people. But we need help also. We have expenses in the process of making these videos and doing a lot of different things to help a lot of people. So allow yourself to feel free to contact me. And in any way, shape, or form, if I can help you, but call early. If you call, I go to bed at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I go to bed before the chickens. So, so make sure that you call early, because I don't answer when I'm sleeping. I'll get back to you in the morning, okay? And you can comment down below also. And if you want to know all my contact information, just hit show more, and it's all down there anyway, so you don't have to remember it all. So have a great day, but the most important thing to remember is I love you.